This is John Janik,
Paul Janik,
Chris Hake, the wallet.
from Moneybag Sodas, and you're listening to Shout It Out Loudcast.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Tom and Zeus. Yeah.
And reports tonight on how destruction is impacting the campus community.
Names of O'Hara Hall, Skid Row, T-Zone, Banff,
badass motherfuckers.
Somph, Sit on My Face.
Drinking like fucking ass pre-gaming, as we call it. What is this dorm damage bill on our tuition statement?
Dorm damage?
Well, we only broke like 3 chairs and 4 desks this month.
Is that a positive thing? Bam! That's right. We're back with another episode of Dorm Damage, the show where anything and everything is on the table and the table gets smashed. This is episode 86, and it's time to continue working on one of our lists, which is something we love to do. Zeus, where are we this week?
Well, we are continuing Loudwire's list of top 80 hard rock and metal albums of the 1980s.
Yep.
We went to number 61, so we're continuing that list. We'll go 61 to 40.
No,
All right.
started off here, and as usual, neither one of us are looking at this in advance, so we're kind of scrolling along with you, I guess we'll say here. So let's start off with number 60 from 1984, Deep Purple, Perfect Strangers. Now, this one has been floating around in the world of album review crew for a while. I've never owned a Deep Purple album. I'm going to tell you right now, maybe that gets me kicked out of the 80s hard rock club. I know Knocking at Your Back Door is a great song, and that's it of this album, Zeus.
Yeah, Deep Purple Mach 2 lineup comes back and reunites.
Yep.
It's always funny here, the Deep Purple thing. But Deep Purple is a band I never really got into, even though I love all the moving pieces of Deep Purple.
That's so surprising to me because I figured you would love them because of that reason.
Yeah, it's funny. But it doesn't mean they're Whitesnake. It doesn't mean they're
Right.
Rainbow.
Yeah, exactly.
But you take that Rainbow, Whitesnake, fucking Black Sabbath, and
Yep.
you find all the incestual lineup between those bands and more, and there are others too as well. Dio as well.
Yep.
It's just a plethora of stuff. And this was an album that Deep Purple fans really adore. So not
Yep.
surprised it's here.
Yep. Okay. Let's continue. Number 59. Ay, ay. Number 59 from 1982, Scorpions, Blackout. I've never owned this album, but of course everybody knows it. No One Like You is the huge highlight on this, and then Blackout. And I know, Zeus, you're a Scorpions fan, obviously a lot more than me because I'm barely a Scorpions fan here.
I will tell you this. Blackout is a kick-ass album, and it's been many times I consider Love It for Sting or Blackout to put on ARC. I'm hoping the ARC Patreon members will pick out Blackout. No One Like You is
It's still
one
awesome.
of those real rare tracks that opens with the guitar solo.
Yes, good call. That's right.
Right?
Yep. Yeah.
And that video is legendary.
Yeah.
Legendary. Watch that on MTV. The worst is at the end where fucking Klaus is in his tighty whities.
jeez.
Look, I'm like,
Little Klaus, little
stained
Klaus,
white
fucking in his
white.
undies.
yeah.
In
But
his
that
German
guitar
drawers.
is just
Yeah.
fucking killer. Just
Yeah.
the guitar alone. And they do have some great tracks on that. Dynamite, Blackout. They have China White on that.
Yep.
There's a lot of great tracks. I've owned this album for a while. It's up there for ARC soon. You'll see. Oh,
Yeah, I can't believe it reached number 10 on the Billboard 200. That's
fucking
amazing.
awesome. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, like
Yeah.
that fucking video was on MTV all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the Scorpions. Like I've said, I'm just not a huge fan of his vocals, but musically, you can't deny the band. The guitar is just
fucking guitar solos. Some of my favorite solos of all time.
Yeah. Well, all right, cool.
Oh,
58 from 1984. Speaking of ARC, he's been on there before, but not this particular album. Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force. I remember this album. I don't know it obviously as well as Odyssey, which is the one that we did. It's an awesome album. A lot of instrumental stuff on here. Some crazy, just neo-classical, as Loudwire likes to call it, which it is. It's a good album. I mean, it's not Odyssey. It's not as user-friendly as Odyssey, but it's definitely, this is a good album.
I've owned it in the past.
Yep.
Not a fan of it, really. Too much shit. I don't know what better way to describe it. If you want to go pre-JLT, Trilogy's the album.
Oh, yeah, Trilogy's awesome. Yes, I agree. Yep. All right, 57 from 1988, a band that neither one of us are into, but I know a lot of people out there are, and that's Slayer, South of Heaven. I just never got into them. I mean, when you talk about the big four, I mean, obviously I love Metallica. I like a lot of Megadeth. I like a lot of Anthrax. Just never got into Slayer. Just couldn't do it. I know Kerry King is incredible as a guitar player, but do I really need to listen to Mandatory Suicide? I don't know. Maybe I do.
Don't know one song on it. Do not care for them. Do not care for this album.
Yep.
I think it was on Guitar Hero, one of their songs.
They had Rain
in Blood was like
yeah.
like the final thing. Like,
Yep.
to me, I feel like Gene. That's not music. It's just fucking shit, loud and fast.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing to it. There's no melody to it. There's no there's nothing.
Yeah.
Slayer have done a few songs that have that aren't full like 100 miles an hour. They can do it, but
all right. What I'm trying to say is, cue in Shout It Out Loudcast Hall of Famer Nide Savage to jump in here at some point and make a comment. Sorry,
you know what he's
Nige,
going to say?
Doesn't do.
Guys, you got to listen to South of Heaven. You're really going to like it.
Okay. No. Next.
56 from 1981, Iron Maiden, Killers. This is early on Maiden, another band I'm not particularly fond of. Zeus, I don't know if you've owned Killers. I know I never have. I know the album, but
I did, and I believe there's an instrumental on this called what?
Genghis Khan.
Whoa, I don't get it. Did somebody rip me off, or did I rip them off? What the fuck?
I mean, I know the song "Murders in the Rue Morgue." That's kind of cool, but I don't know. This is like punk Maiden. This is early Maiden.
You know, I get people that love them and like this stuff because the music might be a little bit similar.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just say I prefer Bruce Dickinson more than the Paul Di'Anno Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I think a lot of people.
And again, I'll be fair. To be fair, I'm not that familiar with that, so I just not.
Yeah.
From the songs, they seem more accessible with Bruce Dickinson. That's all.
Yep.
So
55. Oh God. 1982 Venom Black Metal. Now the only reason I know this band and this album is from a couple like metal documentaries I've seen in the past. I know all the history of this band. The music is absurd. Back in 82, it was scary and dark and dangerous and demonic and everything. It's fucking, I mean, it's influential, quote unquote, but it's fucking silly now in 2025.
Don't know it. Next.
Okay. Good. 54. Oh God. Here's a band that my buddy from work likes, and I always make fun of him. I hope he's listening. From 1989, Carcass, Symphonies of Sickness. Settle the fuck down, Carcass. What are we doing?
What are we doing here? This is Nige Savage shit.
Plus, well, first of all, how about the song "Exhume to Consume"? I mean, what the fuck is happening here? All right, let's continue.
Come on.
53. See, they're going to continue. This is stuff we're not into, but another band I know. 1987, Testament.
Horrendous music.
Testament, The Legacy. Yeah, I mean, I know the guitarist here. I know Alex Skolnick. I know the music of this band.
Louis Skolnick.
I was just gonna say that as soon as I said Skolnick.
Takashi Toshiro,
Alex Skolnick,
Lamar Latrell Lamar. All right, before we go to the next one, let's take a quick little break.
All right, let's continue here because this is even worse. This is a bad stretch run right now, Zeus. 52 from 1987, Bathory, Under the Sign of the Black Mark. This is more.
This is fucking parody shit, right?
This is horrendous black metal. Like this is like. But I'm telling you right now, people are gonna listen to this and be like, dude, guys, you gotta listen to Bathory's first album, dude.
You listen to Bathory's first album, not me.
Again, this is Loudwire, so they're gonna throw this kind of shit in here. And to show you how fucked up this list is, the fact that this is number 51 and not in the top 10 shows you where Loudwire is coming from. Number 51 is Shout at the Devil, Motley Crue.
That should be top 10.
Of course it should be. It's
right?
51. I mean, give me a break. I mean, what can you say about this album? We've obviously gushed over this on ARC, but come on, 51, dude.
You're just
ridiculous.
Let's put in some critical stuff.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to the top 50. Okay, here's a great one. This one's been kind of floating around in my brain for a while with ARC. 1981 Black Sabbath, Mob Rules. Fucking sick album. I love Dio era Sabbath. This is a great album, Zeus.
Not familiar with it. Can't
Really?
make a comment on. No, I didn't listen to Black Sabbath with fucking either than the hits with Ozzy. I never listened to them at all with Dio.
Okay, I thought maybe you were into a little bit of the Dio stuff because it's a little bit more accessible, quote unquote. But great album
because it's fucking Dungeons and Dragons stupid shit. Probably.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. No.
49. Here's another terrible band. If you're into punk, 1986 Bad Brains. Skip next. Terrible band.
What the fuck is that? A real band?
Bad Brain. Yeah, I mean, if you're into punk, they were influential back in the 80s, but I'm not into punk. They're terrible.
Okay.
48. Here's one we both love. Potential ARC. I don't know. We keep talking about it. 1989. Bleach. By Nirvana.
Yeah, this is them trying to put sneak it in and get the grunge stuff in because it came out in 89.
Exactly.
I mean, I love Bleach, but that is not an accessible album.
No, not at all.
It's very different. It's punk rock.
Yeah, and it's a mess. I love it, but it is not.
It's tough. This is a tough listen for some people. If you don't like that sound, I'm a negative creep. I'm a negative creep.
Yeah, it's kind of a messy album. I mean, I'm surprised they put it on it. But
Blue might be their best song they've ever done. About a Girl is very popish. School is heavy as fuck.
I've always loved School. No recess. I love it. Yeah. 47. God, I guess I did not. I know these guys.
What?
I did not know. I did not know they were around in 1980. Bad Religion, Suffer. I did not know that they were around. I don't know.
Yeah, I am suffering for seeing this band on this list here.
Another punk band, but I didn't realize they were around this long because I'm not a fan of them. 46. Another one that's appeared on ARC here. Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind from 1983.
I like it.
Yep.
It's grown on me. I can listen to the album all the way through, even about dinosaurs.
Yeah, the good songs on here are very good, and the other stuff I can't do. And this was Nico's first album with the band, so.
Oh, come on.
45. Yeah, see, this is a joke. I mean, come on. How do you have Diary of a Madman at 45? I mean, this is really bad.
Yeah. I love Ozzy's stuff in the 80s.
I know you do. And I love this album. We've done both of his on ARC. I love this.
Yeah.
But give me a break. What the hell are they looking at here? 44. I cannot believe we have not done this one yet. We've done a bunch of them by them, but 1987 self-titled White Snake album. What?
Probably higher.
It should be higher than 44. Yeah.
I mean, it's an almost perfect fucking produced musically, talent, all that stuff. John Sykes guitar, lyrics, vocals. I mean, it's a brilliant album.
The only thing I'm wondering if they just get penalized for stuff like Here I Go Again and Is This Love. Loudwire doesn't want to put it that high.
Crying in the Rain and Here I Go Again are fucking redos.
Yeah, but then it's got another song that you love. Bad Boys. Oh, Bad Boys. It's not as good as Bad Boys Running.
Are you ready to rock?
Ugh. I'm talking.
Children of the night.
43, Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood. How is Dr. Feelgood ranked higher than Shout at the Devil? Am I in the minority here?
I really like that album, though.
No, it's not a bad album, but I don't know. I'm just so partial to Shout at the Devil.
Shout at the Devil's probably a better album. But.
Yeah. So this is 43, Dr. Feelgood. 42, have absolutely no idea who this band is because it's another punk album. The Descendants, Milo Goes to College. Yeah. This album is ranked higher than Shout at the Devil and Diary of a Madman. Come on.
That sounds like a Borat. My brother Bilo, he go to college.
It's either that or it sounds like a Disney movie. Oh, Milo Goes to College. All right, let's scroll on. Hope we end on a high note. And we don't. 1988, Iron Maiden, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son.
Dude, The Evil That Men Do is a fucking kick-ass song.
Can I Play with Madness is good.
Evil That Man Do is fucking awesome. And The Clairvoyant. Oh,
really?
Great songs.
Okay.
Great songs. But I don't know if it's a better, more even album than the two previous ones because I'm not into Killers or Peace of Mind. I'm not sure that's better.
Okay.
But Seven Sons of a Seven Sons is a good album.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we didn't land on it. I'm glad we didn't end with Milo Goes to College for this episode. So.
If I was on a road trip with you and I was like, okay, Zeus, it's your turn to put a fucking album in. And you saw me give you something that said Milo Goes to College.
I would think it was
home videos. You got?
I would think it was like some kind of porn movie. Like, oh, let's watch Milo Goes to College with Christy Cannons.
God, that's awful. Anyways, that's the list. We'll finish this up again. We'll get to another part to this. But till next time, peace out, Girl Scout. Oh, you over here? Yeah, I'm over here now.
Zeus, it's me. I want to end the show now.
Jesus Christ, Tom. Jesus Christ. Let's end the show now while we got the muscle.